Hello, hello, and welcome to another episode of the Global Digital
Digital
Success Pod.
Success Talk.
Um, so today we have a guest. She is originally from the Philippines, but she is residing in California, USA. So she will be joining us in a few minutes. But first, let's introduce ourselves. So, hi everyone. My name is Sandy. I'm originally from Panama. I currently reside in Surrey, British Columbia, Canada. I work in the movie industry, and I'm a digital business owner.
Hi, everyone. My name is Jessie. My name is Yesenia. Everyone knows me as Jessie. I'm a nurse by professional. I live in Ontario, Canada. I'm original from Cuba. I'm also a digital business owner.
Hello, everyone. My name is Melissa. I'm originally from Kenya, but currently residing in Mexico. I'm a full-time digital business owner. Prior to that, I used to work in the hospitality industry. And I also want to say it's a new month, so happy new month of September.
Thank you.
Hello, everyone. My name is Isabel. I'm originally from Mexico, but I live in North Carolina, USA. I'm married, I have three kids, and I work for the school system as a teacher assistant, and I also have my digital business.
Thank you, Isabel. Thank you, Jesse. Thank you, Melissa. Okay, so we want to remind everyone that every Tuesday and every Thursday we have our live webinars. So if you want to catch up the replay from our last Thursday, here are the hosts and the panelists for that day.
Okay, so just remember that the beginning or to start getting information from our business, this is the way to go. This is the first step is to register on our website so you can see the live webinar, or we can send you the replay, whichever one. So last Thursday, we had our host, Tina. She's a retired business development manager. Solange, she's an AML compliance manager. Nancy, an adjudicator. Janet, former teacher and fashion designer. And Thamina, a former bank employee.
Okay, so we also have Chan Wei. She's a research professional. Leila, a daily baker associated and caregiver. And we also have Ramadip. She is a school educator. So all these people were on a live webinar last Thursday, August 29. So tomorrow, oh, no, today's Sunday. So next Tuesday, we're going to have new live webinar and new host is going to come in. So remember, you register on our website. The first step is every Tuesdays and Thursday, we have live webinar and you can learn how to start your business online. And then you can decide what to do if this business is for you.
Thank you, Isabel. Thank you, Jesse. I also want to mention that, for our replays, you have the subtitles in any languages. And now we have for our live webinars, they are also available with subtitles for five languages, which is Vietnamese, Arabic, French, Spanish, and which one is the other one?
Arabic.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
Arabic.
didn't mention. I didn't mention Arabic. So Arabic, Spanish, French, Vietnamese, and Spanish. I think there are the fives there. Yeah. So for now, it's available in those five languages. They're also trying to add more languages. So if your English is not that good and you speak any of those languages, now you have subtitles to watch watch the webinar with those subtitles. Okay, so let's bring our guests to the stage. Hi, Mary Chris. Thank you for coming. Thank you for
Hi, thank you for coming.
Hi, everybody. Thank you for having me. Thank you for inviting
Hi.
me to join you all.
Thank you. Would you like to introduce yourself to our audience?
Yes. Hello, everybody. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you're tuning in from. My name is Mari Chris, and I'm from California, USA. I'm a wife, a mother, a grandmother. I'm a full time healthcare worker and also a blessed digital business owner.
Thank you so much, Mary Chris. Okay, so let's start with the questions.
Okay, so our first question is, could you share a bit about your background and your journey with us?
Okay, so before I joined the digital world, I wasn't looking to become a digital business owner. I was just hoping to find an opportunity where I can work from home, so I can be with my husband and my and bond with my granddaughter. I was at the lowest point of my life in 2022 until I came across this ad on my news feed about an opportunity to work from home. When I saw that ad, it instantly gave me hope because that's what I had been praying for. So I thought that was God's answer to my prayer. Um, because of my inability to drive, and because of my work location, I'm separated from my husband on weekdays, and I only get to be with them on weekends. And because of that situation, it brought me a lot of anxieties. Um, it affected my health. Um, I was I was going through I was going through health issues, um, and a lot of other things. Um, and I was at a point in my life that I didn't want to wake up anymore. I wasn't giving up, but I wasn't at the same time looking forward to, you know, waking up each day until that one day I, found this digital business opportunity, and that really changed my life from that point forward in so many different ways.
Thank you so much for
Thank you.
sharing your story, and we can resonate with you. We know we have different whys, and one of them, because all of us here, we are immigrants. We have left our original countries. We are in new countries, and one major thing is that life is a bit expensive. When we're leaving our country, going to another country, we are hoping things will be better, but unfortunately, it's not like that because the economy is a bit expensive. So thank you for sharing your touching story. My story is a little bit different. I come from Kenya and then I moved to Mexico. Just having challenges of adapting to a new country as a newlywed and looking for ways to supplement my income, and life being so different because I was living in a small town, coming from a busy industry, working in the hospitality industry. You're busy, 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 and then all of a sudden you're happy at that moment you've left your country, you're newly married, but then you find yourself facing another challenge, and that's how I ended up also finding this amazing business opportunity. So yeah, our whys are different, but we have a common goal of embracing our journeys and finding a real purpose in our lives. Thank you.
Thank you, Melissa. Okay, so we're gonna go with the next question.
Okay, next question. How long have you been in the business, and what was your life like before you discovered this opportunity?
Um, so I think I kind of touched that in the beginning. Um, in November 2022, that's when I came across my coach's ad on my news feed. But I didn't become an official digital business owner until January of 2023. Um, like I said before, life was really tough. I was living on autopilot back in 2022. Um, I took care of everything that I'm responsible for, at home and at work. Um, but I wasn't joyful. I didn't have joy inside of me. I felt like I was ready. Um, sorry, I felt like I was ready to go be with the Lord. I felt like at that time, um, you know, nothing was changing in my life. No matter what I do, um, I couldn't change my situation on my own, but I had to hold on to my faith. I know that God has something better in store for me. I just have to wait for His perfect timing, and that timing came in November of 2022. I was down almost the entire year, um, but thankfully God intervened and brought me to this amazing community that we have, and it truly changed my life. It changed my mindset. I am now more positive and more grateful. I used to be shy and introverted, but now I'm able to talk to total strangers. At the mall, in the grocery store, in an elevator. Before, I would just say hi to people and not engage into conversation with them. But now I'm able to be the first one to, start a conversation with total strangers. So the business has done a lot of great things in my life, not just financially, but personally. I have grown so much, and forever I will be grateful for having found this digital business.
Yes, thank you for sharing.
You're welcome.
For sure, God always has plans for us, and
Mhm.
a lot of times, we go through challenges, and sometimes we even go through depressions. That is hard to get out and hard to see the reason why we have every day in front of us, and we really try to find things that will motivate us to keep going and to find happiness in everything that we do. But when we're in depression, that's something hard to see and to find. But I'm so happy for you that you were able to find this business. It's really a blessing, that you were able to find it and that you found the people that you needed in your life to make it better. um, I started this business last year. I had been looking for something for a while because I'm a mother of three, and I wanted to spend more time with my kids. But I was always, on the go because I was working and I was working long hours. So I never had the time to really sit down and enjoy quality time with them. Because when I got off work, I was always running to do house chores, to cook for them, and to prepare everything for the next day. And then that was just my cycle, for the everyday. For plus, it was over 20 years that I did that. And then when my eldest was preparing to go to college, I felt so bad because I had missed so much time with her. And, I knew right then that as soon as she finished college, she was going to start working at full time and she was going to have her own responsibilities. So I couldn't make up the time with her anymore because I had lost it. And really, time is the only thing we cannot replace, because once it's gone, it's hard to go back, or you won't be able to go back to that. So when I found this business, I felt relief in a way because I knew that, I'm working towards something. My plan is to one day do this business full time and be with my kids and really enjoy life, because there's so much more than just um, those little moments that we have because we're so busy on the go and trying to do our full-time jobs and provide for our families. But I know that one day now, because I started this plan B, I know that I will get there and I will be there for my kids and be able to really have the time for them.
Thank you, Isabel. Yeah, I just want to add to yeah, a lot of people think, like, just joining the business is about financial situation, but like you mentioned, we have other member in the community that I heard her story, which is kind of similar to yours. Um, where this business, she's here today because of that ad that just popped up at the right time for her. Um, so the beauty that, like, you have the community on this business that give you that support, and also, the training that is provided to work on your mindset, that really helps you to move forward, and start changing your mindset. um, and then you mentioned about autopilot, and yes, our lives really is like an autopilot. We go, wake up, go to work, come back home, do what we have to do, and we go back next time. And that's, like, this business is allow us to change that, to be able to have the time to spend with the family that we love, and but at the same time be able to have that financial free worry, that you don't have to worry about uh, that you need to have the money, so having, found this business is a really good, it have touched so many lives, they have changed so many lives in different ways. um, a lot of people have come to this business for different reasons, um, some of them, started with one reason, but once they join, it has changed them in other ways, like you mentioned, in our mindset, like we grow as a we start doing, working on our self growth, like, for example, you were saying shy. I'm also a shy and introvert person. Yeah, I'm not very talkative, but yeah, I would say, like, I'm a little bit of both. Sometimes I talk, and sometimes a little bit like reserved or shy, but I'm working on that, and this business, is helping me to develop, my confidence, to on the business. So yeah, it's a good opportunity, not only financially, but in many other ways that you get from this business. I think we have a comment here. Thank you, Eileen Takata, for watching and for your comment. Hello, ladies. Thank you. And she's watching from Edmonton. Thank you.
Thank you, Eileen, for watching us.
Okay, so we're gonna go to the next question.
Okay, so Mary, how long have you been?
Right.
Oh, I think that's the second question, Sandy.
Oh, it is. Okay,
Yeah,
sorry. There you
no,
go.
it's okay. What inspired you to take the leap, the faith in becoming a business owner?
Um, I decided to join the business community because I saw the inspiring stories that everybody shared when I watched the very first webinar that I watched. Um, the business has changed their lives for the better, and that's what I wanted to do at that point in my life, to change.
Wow, I really resonate with your, like, with the whole history that you tell us. Like, this is really powerful, and sometimes it's really like touching to hear that. Sometimes God work in different ways, and but we feel that we're not, like, He will not leave us by ourselves. He always going to find us a way out. And sometimes just small things, like how you say, I understand you. Like, I was working too. I was like, didn't have the time for myself, for my family. Like the nursing, like the healthcare work is really busy. You never have time for yourself, and you always taking care of others, and you always leave yourself to the side. And I just really resonate with you, because when you're saying, like, you were going to work, and you know and be a part of your husband for like that many days and then go back on the weekend, that like it just make you, I don't know, it gets to the moment in our states that we will just continue going our cycle, and we don't found that that's not normal. We don't found that because we have to do it. We have this circumstance, depending what it is, money or whatever it is, and in any people situation, that everyone is watching us. But we don't see more out of that circle, and realizing like you should be really proud of yourself and you're doing really good, like realizing that you are there and you need a change, that take a lot, and that say a lot about yourself, that say a lot about you, like we all, I think we, when we start this business, when we all start this business, we all, like, we had the awakeness, like we all want something else. I think we all realize it, that the situation that we are in is not the best. Maybe, like it can be some, like, it's not the best, it can be something better. So I think that's what we all here, and we're sharing this opportunity with everyone, with the whole world, about this business, because it's not just about the money. Yes, we joined this business because the money, but it came up with a lot of like, it came in the whole package, like I always say this, like I never thought of my life when I was growing up to actually own a business, where I came from. That's not even a thought, you go to school, you get a degree, and you work for someone, well, for someone else, you never think about your dreams. You never think about that, and just realizing the all the change they I'm here in Canada, and now they own a business, and I'm proud of it, and it's a good business, it's a taxable, and it's just the standards of the business, not just health wise, because we have good products, but not just that, it's just um I don't know, like we feel we feel empowerful, like we're our community, we don't feel alone, because any adventure that we have out there, um by yourself is really hard, and then when you have someone else that you're saying yes you can, that can make completely change. And that's true, Eileen. The dreams are more important, those ones can change many lives. So everyone is watching us, we all came up with their own package, with our own history, and we're hearing today about Mary Chris history, and it's really powerful, it's a lot of people that they are feeling the way that you were feeling 2 years ago, and we want to touch those people, and we want to awaken in them and saying there is something else, watch the webinar, maybe this is for you. And thank you so much for taking the leap of faith on this business, and thank you to all of us to believing on this business. And that's, we were changing, not just economically. Yes, we're here because the business, let's be real, but it's not it's just all the change came out with economically change, because we're doing all this stuff, we're enjoying all of this without the worry, saying I cannot do it, I don't have time, I cannot afford it. It's just amazing, like we're enjoying life much better. But thank you so much for sharing your history, we're like really powerful, and we're here for you. The community is here for you, and I'm happy that you don't feeling how you were feeling 2 years ago, that you feel much powerful and much better.
Thank you.
Yeah.
And I'm sorry I
Can
got
I?
emotional.
Oh, it's okay, it's your history, and like any, like I feel really like it almost bring me tears to to my eyes, and just you sharing with us is amazing. Thank you so much for sharing your history with us.
Thank you.
You wanted to say something, Isabel?
Well, I just wanted to add for Mary Chris, you said that you were always asking in your prayers, you were always asking God for an opportunity or for a sign or something where you could see or find the change that you wanted, that you needed. And
Mhm.
even though you were in all that you were, everything that was happening around you, you were able to see this business. When you were asking for an opportunity and God gave it to you, you were able to see it. And not only that, you were able to or decided to take action, and really get out of that negativity that you were in and change your life for the better. So, like Jesse said, we're happy, and this your story is very powerful, and it really touches us, and we're happy that you're here, and we're happy that your life is so much better now than it was before.
Thank you.
Thank you. Okay, so since you started your online business, how has your life, health, or overall situation evolved?
Um, so, like I said earlier, in 2022, I experienced the darkest moments of my life. I couldn't bond with my granddaughter, who was a year old at the time, because I only got to see her on the weekends. Um, it really affected my physical health. I was stressed a lot because I was unable to um, be with my family every day. I had tried to apply for different jobs. I had tried to transfer to another position within the same company that I work for now, but nothing would open up for me. So nothing I did help. But I think God allowed me to go through what I went through because He was leading me to something way even better, something unimaginable, something I didn't even dream of. I mentioned earlier I wasn't looking to become a business owner, but God has His ways, and His ways is always better than ours. And this is where He led me. So I really feel that this is a blessing from God. Um, this is where He wants me, you know, to serve Him, I believe, and to serve His people. Um, the business has changed me in so many ways. And even my prayers from decades ago, believe it or not, God is answering through this business. And and I say that because now I'm connected to people all over the world. My business page um, has reached so many different countries, and I think has God has something planned for me to help His people through this business, and I'm really excited about that. How things will unfold. Sorry. So everything now is so much better. Um, I wish that I had known about this business years ago, but I'm just thankful that I found it, and I'm enjoying my journey.
Thank you. Yeah, I totally agree with what you're saying. I believe, like, God has His right time for each one of us, when we're
Yeah.
supposed to find something. Um, like, you along your journey, you're gonna have, setbacks, and those setbacks is gonna take you to another path, and then you continue and it's fine, and then you're gonna go get another setback, and then it will
Mhm,
take you to another path, and that's those setbacks is where it has taken us to here today, where we are. So I resonate with your story when you say, and yes, I do agree that, sometimes we do have to endure some things, because God has something better for us. But he's testing our faith on him,
mhm, mhm.
to be able to overcome that. So yes. So,
Can I add something?
yes.
I'm so happy for you sharing your story. Your story is so emotional. and it's really touching my heart, and I'm sure for everyone who is watching, and for for my business partners as well. Uh, one thing we miss in life is living a life of abundance. You really want to work and provide for your family, but at the same time, it feels like you're putting in so much effort and there's something missing. And our families is one major thing. We want to have a life that is balanced. So I'm just thinking about your story, and God's timing is the best, because for most of us, when we found those advertisements, we were probably just searching for something like a job to work at home, but God had something better for us, you know. And for my case, I remember when I watched several webinars before I decided. I decided, but the stories were the ones I was always looking forward to watch another webinar so that I can just hear the testimonies, because seeing lives change, seeing parents spending quality time with their family, because I'm here talking about family. Like, you have the joy to know you're not going to miss any milestone with your children, and you're able to, remember, the joys of spending time with your children. I think that sums it all. Of course, there is the big aspect, which is the compensation that we get through this business, but spending quality time with family, and of course having unnecessary stress, and having actually an overall life of abundance is one key thing that for most of us we have achieved, or rather we are still on a journey of achieving, because we are on a journey, and all of us, we have different journeys depending on the challenges that we are facing. So thank you so much for sharing your story. Your story is really touching, and may God continue to bless you in your journey.
Thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you.
Mm.
Melissa, is for you.
Oh yeah. Okay, so our next question is, as a professional, how do you manage to balance your work, your personal life, and running your business?
Um, so I'm an early riser. Sometimes even if I want to go to sleep after 6 a.m., my my internal clock, alarm clock wakes me up around 4:30 or 5. So I'm up early. So, you
Mm-hmm.
know, as soon as I'm up in the morning, the first thing I do is I spend an hour, praying, meditating on the Word of God. And then after that, I make time to do at least 15, 30 minutes to do exercises. And then I dive into running my business before I have to go to work. Um, at times during my lunch period, I would spend maybe 15 minutes, 30 minutes following up with my leads or answering inquiries. And then after work, I do the same thing. Um, I don't have to spend 4 hours, 5 hours to run my business. Even if I only put in an hour, 2 hours a day, that works out just fine for me.
Mm-hmm.
Um, you know, and then it doesn't stop me from enjoying my weekend with my family. For example, just yesterday, I went fishing with my brother and some of his friends. My husband and I did, and while I was enjoying that trip, um, a business blessing came, and I was just so pleased because I didn't have to be in an office, or I didn't have to be tied to a desk to be able, to receive blessings from my business, to be able for my business to do what I needed to do for me. My business can do it even though I'm enjoying, family time on my weekends. Wherever I may be, my business runs in the background for me, and that's one of the things that I love about our digital business. So
Wow.
my life continues on. Even though I have my digital business, I just do it as a side hustle. My life continues on as it has, before I became a digital business owner. Able to enjoy quality time with my family, able to go out with friends, able to do everything that I've done before. So it doesn't change anything. So it's been great.
Wow. Congratulations on that blessing and sharing to us that it's possible. Like, the power of automation. That's one thing we really enjoy in this business. As she said, she was out there spending time with the family, and a blessing, you know, just on her phone, a blessing came through her phone. And I just want to add on something about balancing work, personal life while running this business, because my fellow business partners can relate to this, that we have a lot of aspiring entrepreneurs, and when they're interested to start a business, but of course they have a busy schedule, and one thing they always say is, I don't have time, I'm busy. And so for anyone who is out there, you've just heard what Marie said, like, she's just able to manage her activities, because it's true, we cannot manage our time. All we need to do is manage our activities. From the moment she wakes up early in the morning, she has like a 15-minute slot of having her quiet time or her silence moment. And put in, she has bits of chops of time, should I say that, all over the
Mhm.
day, where she's able to check in through her business. And even while she's at work, because she has to go to work, during her breaks, she's able to check on her business, follow up on business inquiries. So it is doable. You don't have to, I don't know, probably it's because we have that mentality of a mindset of an employee mindset. You've been employed all your life. And of course, I've been in that position as well. So we think that you need to, like, probably put a whole day on the business. And now when you're transitioning to work on the online space, or to be specific in this business, that you need to put like a lot of hours in this business. No, it depends with you. And actually 1 hour in a day is enough, because actually it's not that we don't have time. We have time. It's just managing our time, or rather managing our activities. I don't want to say managing time, but managing our activities. If we are able to be smart and know how to manage our activities, it is doable. So for anyone who is out there, aspiring entrepreneurs, and you always saying you don't have time, for sure you have time to start this amazing business. Thank you for sharing, Marie.
Sorry. Next question. From your own experience, what advice would you give to those who are curious about starting their own business but are hesitant to take the leap of faith?
What I would advise them is to, um, pray about it. Spend some quiet time and pray about it, and see if this is something that God would want you to do. See if this is, um, maybe an answer to your prayers. Um, I I took time to watch the free webinar because I wanted to get the facts about the business, and in doing that, I also heard that, the testimonies that the um, successful business partners shared, um, during the webinar. And it was really mind blowing to hear their success journeys. Some of them, like, so we have people from all walks of life. We have doctors, we have nurses, we have construction workers, and even nail technicians who are achieving success because of the business. So I told myself when I heard their testimonies, wow, if these people can be successful in the business, I can do the same thing. Because I believe that God gave us, um, all that we need to live the life that he prepared for us. So it's just up to us to get out of our comfort zone, um, and to take that leap of faith, and just go from there. You won't know how this business is going to help you if you don't get the details, and if you don't give it time, so you can hear testimonies from real people that are really receiving real results because of the business. So again, if you can take time, pray about it, and just listen to what God is prompting you, take that leap of faith, and then take an action. If you are fearful, um, you know learn to overcome your fear. Be courageous. Just take God's lead. I you know as a Christian, I know that God will not take us to the path that will harm us in any way. So if you're seeing this, you're seeing this interview right now, you're seeing this for a reason. So just be courageous, put your foot in the door, learn about the business, give yourself time to explore, and get connected with some people, and then make a decision. Um, don't judge the business based on what people say. You know, learn about it, get the details, and then move from there. That's my advice.
Thank you.
Yeah, well,
A lot of times, I think all of us, we're always asking God to guide us, and we're asking for the right opportunity. But, a lot of times He answers our prayers, but we're not really paying attention to the signs, and we don't take action when we find the opportunities. So yes, I think we have to be ready, um, to take action and to really have the will to change our lives. This business, like you said, is meant for anyone. So anyone willing to do the business, they can. It doesn't matter what their education level, what their culture background is. Their age doesn't matter, because anybody can do this business. So it's all about how much has it really, how much the past or the present situation that you're living has really hurt you. Has it hurt you enough to where you're ready to take action and change your life, and really, be prepared and have an open mind to learn, and to do it, because everything is learnable. Every skill is learnable. You just have to have the will to do it. So don't let anything hold you back, because the training really has everything included in it. So it doesn't matter if you don't have business background, if you don't have social media background, even if you're not tech savvy, because it will show you how to use, your computer, your laptop, to do everything that you have to do. So all you need is the will to change your life.
Thank you. Okay.
In the context of attracting marketing, what does it mean to you, and who would you consider your ideal business partner?
so I didn't know what attraction marketing is until I became part of the digital world. So I had to Google it and see what does it mean. Um, so Google says, and this is what it says. Attraction marketing is a marketing strategy that aims to attract customers to a product or services without directly telling them to buy it. So when I learned that, it really made me feel excited about the business, because maybe 10 or 15 years ago, my husband and I used to do sales. We used to go door to door and do demos with people, and I did not like that experience. So when I learned about attraction marketing and me being in the business but not having to do, direct sales, well, that just got me really excited because if I don't have to do that, I can do well in the business. Um, I wasn't very active in social media before. I used to just read other people's posts and not post any of my own. And that's my way of, like winding down at the end of the day and just, like um, kind of like my entertainment, But when I became a digital business owner, I learned to love what people are doing, and I'm doing the same thing now. And it's a really enjoyable journey that I'm in, and I'm really just very proud to be part of this community.
Yes, yes. So that's what we do, guys. We do attraction marketing. So everyone is watching us. That's what we do. That's how we attract people. That's how we just showing you like it is a possibility, and you make the decision. Is feed the products or the business model work for you, or if you love the community. That's when you decided you want to be part of this amazing. But like we're in 2020, 2024, everything is changing, and we can see it out there. Attraction marketing is the way to go. You can see these big companies. They are having all and the people on TikTok, they have 1,000 followers. I don't know what's the the measure, but they give them the products away and they show how they work, and that's how you attract people, because people like what they see, or they like how, how that person say on the video that make you feel, and you want to try it too. So that's if you want to start making money and you want to start a business or something like that, you have to go attraction marketing. That's the real. So now you have to find something that actually work for you. You want to find a business that actually have good ideals, and they maybe resonate with you, something that you are proud of, or even have good products. And that's when you decide which way to go. But how you do that? So how we said before, this is a Thursday. You go and register on the website. You look at it and you decide if this business is for you. And what I would say on my case, Mary, what I'm looking for business partner, I'm looking at someone that is coachable, someone they want exchange. That's what I'm
Mhm.
looking for. Someone that want exchange on the life, and they have enough of the 9 to 5. They have enough of the life they're living right now, and let's make a change. And I would like to contact with everyone around the world. That's why we're global. That's a good part, because all social media, that where everything is now in social media. As you say before, you were using social media just to contact people, reading posts. Why don't use it to our benefits? Why don't use to reach someone else in Japan, Africa, I don't know, everywhere? Giving everyone the same chance.
Mhm.
So why don't do this business, and why don't do it with attraction marketing? And that's our main goal. I want
Mhm.
to show everyone that everyone can do it. Doesn't matter, as long as you have internet, a reliable internet, and that's it. Oh, a
Mhm.
computer or phone. So why not?
Mhm.
We have a comment from Janet Romayas. Hello, watching from Edmonton. Edmonton. Thank you so much for watching.
Hi, Janet. Thank you for watching.
Okay. So we're gonna
Can I
go.
add something
Yes, for
quickly?
sure.
I just want to share to our viewers out there that when we come here, we are actually sharing our stories, yeah? Because for sure, all our stories are different here. Even as Mary shared her story, I have my own story, and for the rest of my business partners. So when we come here, we are actually sharing our stories, And we know there's a lot of people out there who are resonating with our stories. Probably they are spending too much time at work, and they don't have enough time to spend quality time with their family. You are an immigrant, they are so on. So there are many stories. So when we go out there, we are sharing our stories because we know there's someone who is going to resonate to our stories. And those are the business partners we are looking for. Actually, they find us. Actually, we don't look for them. They find us through our advertisement, because we don't do any selling. And stories are very powerful, because even as Mary is sharing her story is touching, and it's a story that is giving hope to someone out there that in this era that we are living, there is an opportunity there, that with your phone, with your computer, you have a chance to make your life different. So stories are very powerful, and that's one major key that we do here in our business, and our community is so amazing that we get to grow together. We get to be inspired with people with a lot of stories as well. So yes, that's what I wanted to add about the impact of stories that we have from our business, and being able to resonate with other people out there. Yeah, the power of social media is powerful. Thank you.
Thank you. So, what words of wisdom do you have for our viewers who are exploring different ways to earn income line?
Um, what I want to give our viewers is a verse from the Bible, um, Jeremiah 29:11. Um, and it goes, "For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord, plans to prosper you and not to harm you, plans to give you hope and a future." I've read this verse many times before, but it didn't plant a seed in my heart until my older son left for college. Um, I was scared because he chose to go to Denver, Colorado, to go to school. Um, that was around the same time when I lost my youngest son unexpectedly. So when my older son left home to continue with his school, I was fearful for him because I felt like I won't be there to support him. But he was the one who shared this verse with me. Sorry. Um, and that really opened up my mind, that God really has plans for all of us, that we should learn to be not fearful, and we should just trust in what God is showing us, or what He's presenting in front of us. Um, we have to take a leap of faith, to find that life that God wants us to live. And from that verse, we can all tell that He doesn't want us to live our lives without hope, struggling. And definitely, He doesn't want us to live life, um, you know, not being joyful, like I did. I think God allowed me to go through what I did because really He's preparing me to get the better version of myself out. And through this business, I've been able to do that. So that's what I want to share with people. There is hope if you have faith in God. God will take you places if you allow Him. Um, just be open. Again, spend a quiet time, so you could hear what he is wanting to tell you. Um, our world is so busy. There's so much noises out there, and if we don't take quiet time to be with our God, how are we gonna hear His voice? So that's what I wanted to share with people. Don't give up in life. Just keep pushing. Stay strong. Hold on to your faith. Um, Surround your people with yourself with people who's going to lift you up, and not say anything negative that will pull you down. Um, and that's it. Just you know, be courageous, have faith, and lean on God for strength. He's there, and He's just waiting for you. Thanks.
Thank you, Marie Chris. Those are very beautiful and very powerful words that you have shared with the viewers. Um, and yes, like you mentioned, like God has a plan for us, and sometimes we have to go through some rough things, but those rough things is going to prepare us to where we are today. So um, it's just we just need to have that faith on him, and he will guide us to where we're supposed to go.
Mhm.
Thank you very much for those powerful words.
You're welcome.
Okay, so we have arrived to the end of the live. We're just gonna do a little quick recap of what we touched today. So today we learned about Marie Chris' story, her background and her journey with the online experience. Also, how long she'd been in the business and how she discovered this opportunity. What was her inspiration to take that leap into becoming a new business owner, and how her life has changed since she joined this business, in terms of her work, personal life, and running her business. Um, we also
Mm,
touched a little bit of what advice would she give to those people who are curious about joining the business, but they're afraid to take that leap of faith. And we touched a little bit, what is attraction marketing, and what kind of ideal person, is the one, we want to try to help. Um, and then the lastly, the beautiful words of wisdom that you share with our viewers, to have faith, not to lose hope, and just whatever you're going through, there's a light at the end of the tunnel. So just have faith and pray to God and let God guide you.
mhm,
So we're just reminding everyone again, if you want to learn more about the business, we have our live webinars every Tuesday and every Thursday from 5 p.m. PST to 8 p.m. EST. So if you want to catch up the replay from last Thursday, we can show you who our hosts and panelists were for that day. Sorry, just
Our
give me a second.
host, okay,
Mhm.
our host last Thursday was Tina. She's a retired business development manager. Our panelist, Solange, she's an AML compliance manager. Nancy is an adjudicator, and Janet, a former teacher and fashion designer, and Demina, a former bank employee.
We also have Chinwe. She's a research professional. She Leila, a Delhi Baker Association and caregiver, and Ramadeep, a school educator. So this was our last Thursday, August 29th, the live webinar. So these are panelists. If you want to rewatch and see what happened, we can send you the replay. But remember, every Tuesdays and Thursday we have new live webinars, so new people, new history, and if you want to know how to start your own business, that's the best way to go. It's free, 90 minutes. You just register in any of the websites and you will have access to it.
Thank you, Jessie. Thank you, Isabel. And again, just want to mention that our replays have subtitles in any languages. So if your English is not that strong, don't worry. You can pick the language, the subtitle language that you speak, and then you should be able to see the webinar. Also, our live webinars that we have every Tuesday and Thursday, now they have also subtitles in 5 other languages, which is Vietnamese, Spanish, French, Arabic, and Filipino. Tagalog,
Mm.
yes, that was the other one. I remember. Um, so if you want to learn more about the business, you can register in any of our websites that appear on the screen with the person that you resonate the most. And then you can subscribe with your name and email address, and you will receive an invitation to our live webinar or to catch up the replay. And then you will send an invitation to watch that webinar, and then you will see the business plan there that we offer, and also you're going to hear some more testimonials of business owners of the community. You also get an invitation to our private Facebook group, where you will see more successful stories of business owners in our community, and also more information about the business. um, and Isabel, you want to just explain, clarify for those people who register on the website, what's the process?
Yes. So if you're ready to take action, you can register on any of our websites to receive the webinar. The webinar is free. It's just to receive the business information. You're not committing to anything. You're not joining the business. So don't be afraid to register and watch the 90-minute webinar so that you can see if this business is for you.
Thank you. And we also have our Facebook pages on the screen. So if you want to follow us, you can follow us in there. And you get to know a little bit more about us and a little bit more about, our posting and the business. So yeah, so you can follow us on our pages on the screen right now. Um, So we want to thank all the viewers who watch us today, and for those watching the replays, let us know where you're watching from. Put on your comments where you're watching from, so we can show we're a global community around the world. Um, and of course, thank you for all your comments and for all your emojis, and to our special guest today,
Yes.
Mari Chris, for sharing a very inspiring and very touching story with us and to the viewers that are watching us. So thank you very
Thank you so
much.
much.
Thank you. Thank you for having me. And I'm really sorry that I got so emotional. When I speak from my heart, that's what happens to me. I just,
Mm,
I just cry. My tears would just roll down my face. But I'm sorry. But
No,
thank
thank
you,
you.
Chris.
I hope that I was able to inspire people to take that leap of faith. Our business is legit, because if it isn't legit, I wouldn't be part of it. And all these beautiful ladies here in front of you, they will not have their faces on social media. And, it's just, you guys have to believe what we're saying. Just take that leap of faith, put your foot in the door. You have 30 days to explore our community, and if after exploring our community you find that it's not for you, then of course you are welcome to take a different path. But just give it a try. Look into it, and get help, so you can make an informed decision.
Thank you so much, Mary Chris.
You're welcome.
Thank you everyone again for watching the live with us today, and for those catching the replay. And then until the next episode of the Global Digital Success Talk.
So,
Bye, everyone.
Bye,
Thank you for
Bye.
everybody.
watching.
Thank
thank you for
you.
watching.
Have a great month.